And there's another dream day starting, just arising out of nowhere. You flip into the dream and you think it's real. And you have to do a lot of things. And time will pass. And then it's time to rest again. And then you return back to the reality of your being. But we concentrate so much on the dream world that it just continues. You have to return to the inner true self from the deep sleep night, and then you are the reality. There are no specialties, there are no happenings, there are no things asking attention. It is just freedom of being in the deep sleep. There is no specialty, so you cannot point to it. And there's no one to point to it, because that which is this specialty, that's what you are in the day, in the dream time. You have so much specialties, you have this to do, and you think it has to be like that, and that should not be, and oh yeah, it's time to go there and to do that, and it's so important not to forget all specialties around your own free state from the deep sleep, which is in you now, but it is covered with all rules and obligations and wantings and dislikes and likes. That's your dream dress that you wear. We concentrate too much on that, so it will continue. It's like Baba says, if you have a thief and you give him coffee and cake, he will return, he will come back all the time. So you have to get him out of your house and lock the door. That's what you have to do. And that you have to do is the dream state also. The dream state is only in your mind. Your mind says, it's that late, I have to do that, and oh yeah, and blah, 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 and all your days gone in mist. It's not the truth. It's not a reality. It is not real what you think. No. So stop. Start feeling what you are. Start feeling the inner. Inside this is your true self, which has no circumstances. There's nothing around it. That's what you are. When you separate yourself from the wholeness and you circumscribe that part, then you are imprisoned in these circumstances, because you are not in the reality. You live in separated imagination, and that's what's hurting you. On all the sizes, on all the sides of the separation, before, behind, in the future, in the past, it's all only hurting because you are not your reality. You lost yourself. You separated yourself. You got off from what you are. And that's your imprisonment. It's not that something doesn't work in the day. You like to have it this way and it was that way. It's not about that. It's not about that at all. It's about you left yourself, and you are crying and weeping in that part that imprisoned you. Try to get out, doesn't work. Try to change the things in the prison, doesn't work. Try to ignore the things in the prison, doesn't work. Just understanding what happened, wisdom will wake you up. You will not leave that world by the death, but by the truth. The truth shall wake you up. If you don't pay attention, it will start to hurt more and more until you are obliged to see what's the matter, what's going on. And only then you'll wake up to your true self. It's a glow inside that starts being. The truth is feeling like a warm fire after a period of cold and ice. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to live in its own truth, in the reality of your being? Oh my goodness, what have we done? We drifted so far away and we started to like it. And we started to find pleasure in all those nonsense. And now you have to pay the price to go back. But it's worth it. It's worth it. You cannot imagine the power of fire of love and reality what you are. It's not bearable for a body, your own truth. You will leave this world by truth, discovering your real self. My goodness, my goodness. There is only one. There's just one awareness. And when it is aware of movements, it doesn't judge. And when it is aware of nothing, it is home in itself. It is you, that awareness. Couldn't be anyone else but you. It is the you in all, the I am in all. Only one I am. Only one I. Only one awareness. Just see, just observe. That's the peace we are looking for. The peace inside ourselves. That's it. That's all. It's too easy. So easy we cannot find it or accept it. Mind cannot accept it is that easy. Mind makes troubles, and we believe the troubles. And something inside us is aware of that. So we better believe God instead of troubles. Mind is troubles, we believe it, we follow it. God is the silence in us, the awareness. We ignore it. Aye. That's the play of consciousness, to become aware of your own silence. Wherever, in movements or in silence, it is you, yourself, what you are looking for. And when you find it and you know it and you feel it, you still leave it. Well, that's the play. The play will end. That's sure, certain. Be happy, be happy. In our daily life in the world, there shall always be two. Me, you. Warm, cold, dark, light, high, low. To be able to exist as the one, there must be two, the opposite. Otherwise it could not be. There can never be high when there is not also low. You cannot say that there's high if you don't know what low is. And dark and light and male, female, it must be double. One and two or more. But that what sees it, you who see it, that's one. Seeing is one. What is seen is always more. Two or more. And we are so used to live in that world of dividing and splitting up and opposites. That we are so used to search for the nice side of the two. The good and the bad, or the good and the worst. We always search for the good and for the nice. And so the opposite is clinging to it, coming with it. You can be happy when you read something nice, but the other side is there also. You cannot have the front of a paper and not the back side. When you take the front, it is always has a back side. So don't choose, don't search for something nice in this world, which is not a simple world. It is double, it is a split. It will always be opposite of each other. Day and night, old and young, a holiday and work time. It's always one of the two that we choose and the others is glued to it. But you who see it, you are one. And that's where you're looking for in the two. In the double sides of life, you're looking for the one. It will never be found there. You can accept it that the world is like that. But see it, be aware of it, that you who see it all, you are aware of it, that one which is aware, that's what you are. I am, and I see the world over there. I see the world with the beautiful flowers, and on the other side, the thorns that hurt you, make you bleed. I don't want neither. I don't choose. I accept. And what is accepting? That's the inside of me, which is one. And that's what we are looking for. The one itself is looking. How can one be two? It's only in the outer world. That's what Jesus meant when he said, when you see the high as and low as one, then you will enter in my kingdom. Or he said, be as children, they shall see the kingdom. Because children don't choose or fight or ignore, or they are just one. Children are the one, what they are. And you too, being aware. Awareness. And when you are awareness, all is accepted. You stay away from it. Don't mention it. That's what we are looking for. And you find it, you will find it. It will hurt and it will make you suffer, and then you give up. You give up looking in the outer world. And then you have found it. The outer world still is there, but you see it now as the oneness that's inside the mirror, the reflection of your own inner self. It's there. Accept it, and all is well. Everything exists. Both sides. Only one side is not real. You know which. You know which side is not real. And that's all that you need to know. It will continue. Why not? You cannot stop it. Why should you? It's not real, so you should not stop the unreal. It's not possible. You cannot stop that which is not real. You can only see it as imagination it is. And that's quite a bit of exercise. Time and again, remember, you are the seeing, not what is seen. That's not real. If it was real, it would exist always as that what you see. It would not change. And it changes all the time. See your own your forms change. It's not real. You cannot stop it from being, and you cannot stop it from changing. You are that which is not real, but because you know it's not real, it doesn't matter. If you read a book, it's for joy, it's not real, and you know it. Why should you change the book? It's for pleasure. You know it's not real. Well, your life is a book, and you are the one inside reading or seeing. You are the knowing. That's the only reality, knowing. And knowing has a sort of knowing about things, but the things change. So it's not worth being busy with it. Just see it. The more you know about it, the more fun it is, because you were so busy with the unreality that you lost yourself in it. And that's what is lost is also unreal. You are not real, you are not true. The only thing everlasting is awareness. And that's the bliss. You are the bliss, you feel it now. Because the word awareness touches itself. It touches its freedom, its happiness, its bliss. It touches itself. And the rest, just a ride on a ferry for joy.